There is a lot of Laker Nation not happy with LeBron James today because they believe, alongside his agent Rich Paul, LeBron maybe tried to pull a fast one on Los Angeles. As expected, LeBron opted out of the last year of his deal and became an unrestricted free agent. According to his agent Rich Paul, LeBron, who's obviously returning back to the Lakers to play with his son Bronny, was willing to take a significant pay cut if it meant the Lakers could go out and acquire a guy like James Harden, Jonas Valanciunas, or Klay Thompson. The Lakers didn't acquire either of those three, obviously, with them notably striking out on Thompson, who picked the Dallas Mavericks. But DeMar DeRozan is available. He averaged 24 points a game, has always wanted to be a Laker, is from California. Reportedly, though, now LeBron wants to take his full max contract. So Laker Nation is looking around like, hold on, Bron. Is DeRozan not a good enough player to take a pay cut for when you were just willing to take a pay cut for Jonas Valanciunas or James Harden? I'm not going to lie to you guys. As a Los Angeles Laker diehard, a Kobe diehard that has accepted LeBron James in as my guy while he wears that purple and gold, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I think a lot of the LeBron hate, even from Laker fans, is unwarranted. This time around, though, I'm not going to lie. I think it's warranted hate. This is a real gripe, and it continues to push a narrative that LeBron fans all over swear we're just making up. This is one of those things where it's starting to look like LeBron and Rich Paul are controlling the optics. So you're meaning to tell me LeBron was willing to take a pay cut for James Harden, for Jonas Valanciunas, for Klay Thompson, but DeMar DeRozan is apparently where he draws the line? Again, we will see in the upcoming days. I'm more than willing to walk this video back if LeBron does take less to acquire DeRozan, which I don't even believe LeBron should do that. But since his agent put it out there, we're going to address it. I don't think LeBron should take a pay cut for anybody. If you look at the league, I mean, essentially, Emmanuel Quickley will be making more money than LeBron James if he decides to take a pay cut. Let me ask you this one question. If LeBron decided to retire tomorrow, is the NBA the same? No. The NBA would take probably a 25% decrease in interest from fans next year if LeBron retired. Optically, it looks a way where the one guy that creates storylines year in, year out is having to take a pay cut for the biggest franchise in the NBA to sign a third guy, when I'm watching the Boston Celtics go deep in the luxury tax to sign 4 guys over $30 million. I don't even think LeBron should be doing this. But since his agent put it out there, if LeBron decides, I'm going to take my full max extension now, a lot of Laker Nation has the right to say, hold on, bro. Did you call the Lakers bluff? Did you know Rob Pelinka didn't have the goods to land a Jonas, to land a Harden, to land a Thompson? And now that the fact that the Lakers are in position to actually get a guy who I believe DeMar DeRozan is clearly a better player than Klay Thompson, you're like, hold on. Now I'm going to just take my money. We know DeRozan's got California ties. We know DeRozan would love to play in LA. We know he doesn't want to return to Chicago after they traded Alex Caruso. Now LeBron wants to just all of a sudden take the money, the $50 million. That looks weird. And I want to address this last thing for LeBron and all these analysts that I see on TV. I don't know what world y'all living in. Klay Thompson hasn't been a better basketball player than DeMar DeRozan for quite some time. Everybody's talking about, well, Klay Thompson fits well with LeBron. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But I actually watch Warrior games. I watch Bulls games. DeRozan has been asked to be the leader of Chicago the last few seasons. Klay Thompson making shots has kind of become a sigh of relief for Warrior Nation. If you actually watch the Warrior games, the Warriors could not rely on Klay to be a top 2 or 3 option on their team the last few years coming off of those major injuries. DeRozan has had to wear the burden of responsibility for Lonzo Ball's injuries. If you think Klay Thompson is better than DeMar DeRozan today, I don't know what to tell you. He hasn't been for at least 3 years now. So I'm looking at LeBron and a lot of analysts that are like, the Lakers missed the mark not getting Thompson. And I'm like, you do realize a better player is on the market, a guy that averaged more points, that's been asked to be the best player on his team. I'm starting to question if LeBron even respects DeRozan. That's the last thing. That's my only cop-out for LeBron. What if he just doesn't respect DeRozan? He maybe beat him up in the Eastern Conference too many times when LeBron was a Cleveland Cavalier and DeRozan was a Toronto Raptor. Does he just look at DeRozan as a guy that ain't got that dog in him, that ain't got that Kyrie Irving in him? And even if the Lakers were to land DeRozan, does LeBron feel like this guy is not somebody that they could depend on down the stretch, late in games, in the playoffs, when the stage is at the highest? Does LeBron just not respect DeRozan? That's me giving LeBron a cop-out, because right now I have to admit to you guys, it does look a little funny that LeBron all of a sudden no longer wants to take a pay cut when DeRozan, a California native, wants to play for LA. Time, love, and support. It's what your boy would never take for granted. I'm out. What up, y'all? I just had to make a new Instagram account. I literally have 0 followers right now. Show your boy some love and hit me with a follow on the gram. As told by Pharaoh is the name.